Hello guys, welcome to yet another video by Uncle Vasil. This time I would like to present to you the 10 most unbelievable karate facts. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's jump straight into it. Fact number 1. Karate was not originally Japanese. The vast majority of people believe that karate is a Japanese martial art. But that is far from the truth. Karate actually originates from Okinawa, and even though they are part of Japan now, their own culture, history, and the Okinawan people's uniqueness shaped karate long before Japan ever adopted it. Karate is based on the so-called Te hand-to-hand fighting system combined with many common elements from popular Chinese martial art styles at that time. Karate only spread to mainland Japan in the 1920s, when Okinawan masters like Gichin Funakoshi introduced it to Japanese universities. Fact number 2. Karate allows practitioners to break bones without touching them. Karate strikes do not break bones intentionally, but a small, precise, perfectly delivered strike can cause a shockwave throughout the bones and muscles and break them down similarly to a hammer that barely damages the outside but sends a huge cracking force. There might be no signs of a hard strike on the outside, but the insides absorb the entire blow. Old Okinawan karate focused on hitting weak points such as ribs, joints, and organs. The reason why people thought it was no-touch is because the punch barely connected and the damage done and overreaction of the person being hit didn't match the blow contact. Fact number 3. Some karateka can punch faster than a snake bites. The fastest snakes can make a rapid attack in a matter of 0.12 to 0.15 seconds. Meanwhile, elite-level karate practitioners sometimes can reach punch speeds that are even faster than this, such as 0.09 to 0.12 seconds. The secret isn't muscle. It's technique and practice. The extreme punching speed comes mainly from hip rotation, perfect timing, and minimal wasted motion. Through a normal person's eyes, it looks like the punch is just a blur that appeared out of nowhere, which is why people commonly compare it to a snake attack. Fact number 4. Karate was a secret martial art for centuries. Originally, karate was practiced in total secrecy. It was only taught from sensei to student behind closed doors. The reason for the secrecy was that Okinawan rulers banned martial arts out of fear of rebellions and to keep tight control over the population. This forced all Okinawan martial arts to be practiced at night and in basements, and often included elements of dance or exercises in order to disguise the training. To avoid detection, Okinawan masters passed down techniques orally and nothing was written down. What made karate efficient was that it was used as a survival tool for a population that were banned from carrying weapons. Fact number 5. Karate punches can literally break through concrete and bricks. If a well-trained individual performs correctly a single karate punch, it can usually generate a bit over 700 pounds of force. The force comes from the mechanics of the punch rather than physical strength. The entire body, including the arms, legs, hips, core, and shoulders, are activated at the same time, which creates an explosive force when performing the standard karate punch. Karate usually punches with the first 2 knuckles of the hand, which means that the force is concentrated into a very small surface area. Same as many boxers, when punching, many karateka are taught to push through and penetrate, not just hit. Fact number 6. Even baseball bats can be broken by karateka's shins. The shin is considered one of the strongest bones in the human body. On top of that, many karate practitioners condition their shins by kicking hard objects such as wooden posts or heavy bags filled with hard materials. This creates microfractures that heal stronger, the same way weightlifting strengthens bones. So years of shin bone conditioning make the legs as strong as iron. Fact number 7. Karate blocks can cause damage too. Something most people think of as defensive, such as a block, can actually break an attacker's arm when done with perfect timing and technique. When performing a block, karate teaches its practitioners to strike bone with bone as hard as possible and not just deflect or absorb. So the word block is misleading. It's more like a counterstrike. These blocks were designed so that they hit weak spots such as wrists, forearms, or elbows, and the practitioners usually try to consciously aim for those spots when blocking. Fact number 8. Karate is meant to also be used against multiple attackers. Most people see kata as just a dance or a memorized exercise, but katas were meant to be combat blueprints. Every turn is a tactical movement that shifts your position in order to fight multiple individuals at the same time. Old Okinawans lived in a world where multiple attackers were common. The kata techniques, footwork, and quick turns were designed for chaotic, real-world survival, where multiple attackers were a real threat. Fact number 9. The training is sometimes so hard that the practitioner's knuckles became deformed. The makiwara is a traditional striking post that many karate masters would punch every day with full force. The hardness of the makiwara and the constant impact would cause microfractures in the knuckles. When the bone healed, it grew back denser and thicker, but it also deformed and changed shape throughout the years. Not all karate practitioners do this today because it can cause long-term joint issues. Fact number 10. Iron throat training. This training is a rare, extreme form of conditioning the throat muscles and joints and was practiced only by a small number of old-school Okinawan and Chinese martial artists. It is a fact that a person could literally die in an instant if their throat is hit hard. Most iron throat practitioners knew this and made their training more about getting comfortable being touched or pressed on the neck. The real purpose for this training was self-defense against grabs because it would prevent panic in the practitioner and allow him to successfully perform a counterstrike or a block. It wasn't about taking full-force strikes. This was the final fact. For more content by Uncle Vasil, please subscribe to my channel. Until next time.